baby, won't you be my...
Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. I look crazy. We're gonna just start out there. I look crazy. There's a lot going on. I just got a spray tan and I'm so excited because I haven't gotten like a legit airbrush spray tan in a long time. I've just been doing it myself and things have been fine, but it hits different when you go and get it done or like go in the machine or the booth. It just does something different. So that's why I look like this. I just got that done, so just pardon that. But welcome to the vlog. We are starting this vlog a little bit later than usual. I like to start these in the beginning of the week. It is Thursday. Granted, I will say in my defense, we have done absolutely zip. Nothing of importance, nothing of excitement, nothing where I've been like, oh, I should film this. It would have been the equivalent of you guys watching paint dry. Not saying that this is gonna be any better, but we're here. We're starting off this vlog today actually doing probably the least glamorous thing that one could ever imagine. Today, right now, my friends, besties, we are cleaning the garbage disposal. I'm really embarrassed and ashamed and disappointed in myself to admit this to you, but I have never once cleaned the garbage disposal since we have lived here. We've lived here 2 years. My apartment before this, I never once cleaned the garbage disposal. No one told me that you had to. No one told me that this was a thing. Imagine my surprise when I learned that this is a thing that people are doing. So I saw on like someone's Instagram story, I forget who it was, but this girl was talking about her cleaning her garbage disposal and asking for tips and tricks. And then that's kind of when I was like, wait a second, are people doing that? This is so gross. I feel like it's so gross to say. And like, I feel like I'm really exposing myself and my incompetence. But yeah, I just didn't really know that that was a thing. But now every time I look at my garbage disposal, I'm like, ew. So I just went on Google and I looked up a couple different ways. And one of which is with baking soda and vinegar, apple cider vinegar or white vinegar. It says that you can do both. I have both, but the white vinegar I have is white balsamic vinegar, and I feel like that might not be the vibe. I feel like maybe it just needs to be white vinegar, but I do have apple cider vinegar. So we're gonna use this, and then also the baking soda that we have here. So it says that you're supposed to put, also, if you guys like have a better way to do this, please let me know. Half cup of apple cider vinegar, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, a half cup of baking soda. Also, you guys, today I actually did do something that was very different than what my normal week looks like. I went and saw the new movie, the Blake Lively one, It Ends With Us. I did read the book as well, which is why I wanted to go see the movie, because I was in love with the book. The book literally made me cry. The movie did not make me cry, but it was really good. I liked it personally. I thought it was a very good movie. Yeah, it definitely deals with some heavy topics and touches on some, you know, heavy stuff. And so fair warning if you do go to see it and you haven't read the book. Half a cup of baking soda, and then it says a cup of apple cider vinegar. Is this what chemistry felt like? I don't know, I never passed it. You pour that into, oh, bubbling. Pour that into the garbage disposal. Now what? I'm not gonna show you guys because that's kind of gross. You have to let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes and then turn the disposal on and run some cold water down there to just kind of like flush it out. I don't know how often you're supposed to do this. Definitely more than once every 2 years. Right now it is currently 4:15. Hayden is gone. He is working tonight, and I have some stuff I need to do, like work I need to do for Killer Instinct and stuff, since I went to the movie today in the middle of the day with my sister. It was very fun, but that means I need to spend some more time on my research and stuff for today, so I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll catch in with you guys in a little bit. I feel like I now look very disheveled. I look like I've been through it, I feel like. It's a couple hours later. It's like 8:30 or so, and I just finished up with my research on Killer Instinct, which was great because I want to film tomorrow, so that is all perfect. And I'm not super hungry, but I know if I don't eat now, I'm gonna like want a snack at 10:30, so I'm gonna have something. I'm gonna make some of the Trader Joe's cauliflower gnocchi. At first, when I first tried this, I absolutely hated it because I thought it just like tasted like grass. It was very unappealing. But what I've learned that I like to do is, I don't know if you guys ever tried bitchin' sauce. I love bitchin' sauce. I will eat it with anything, with a cracker, on bread, on pasta, on rice bowls, like anything. I love bitchin' sauce, and it's great because it's vegan, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that actually, hold on. Yeah, it's gluten-free, vegan, and keto. Pretty sure that's what that little K is right there. Yeah, it's gluten-free and vegan, and they have so many different flavors. I like the original and the chipotle, but I like to put it on the pasta and it just makes it so much better. I also am cracking open a little wine water because that time of the month started for me today. TMI, maybe, I don't know, probably not. We've shared worse here. I also want to light this candle. If you guys saw the latest My Thoughts Exactly episode, I showed you guys some of the candles that I've been loving from Anthropology. This is the one that I keep in my kitchen that I was telling you guys about on the episode. It's called Fireside Sour. I absolutely love it. It is like the perfect fall candle. I love a little fall candle going. Is it time for a church little cameo? This is the face of a boy who went to daycare today, and a face of a boy who's so sleepy and so tired. Also the face of a boy who took up the entire bed last night. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Guys, look how big he is. In reference, that's my foot. He's about 110 pounds right now, so he's definitely not small. Okay, my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna charge it for a little bit. I'll show you guys what the food ends up looking like. It's really not appetizing. Maybe I won't show you because you don't need to see that, but just trust me on this, it's good. If you want like to spice up that cauliflower gnocchi, because that ended up, like that by itself, jail. Hey guys, it's the next day. I just finished filming Killer Instinct. It's Friday. The weekend has officially begun. I have dinner plans tonight with a girlfriend of mine, so I'm gonna, obviously my makeup is done, but I'm gonna curl my hair in a little bit. It's about to be 5, I believe. Yeah, it's about to be 5. We have dinner at 6:30. I wanted to ask all of my pet parents, and I'm kind of scared to do this because I just feel like this is the WebMD. I noticed something, and I have noticed something on Church for a hot minute, and I could just call my vet, but it seems very like, it seems so minuscule in like the grand scheme of things, but I want to know if any of you have any idea if this ever happened to your dog, because I looked it up online and I saw that there could be like some reasons for this, but sorry, I'm like in and out of focus, but I noticed a couple, maybe like a week or so ago. By the way, for context, Church, my dog, is a 2-year-old Bernese mountain dog. He turned 2 in June, so he's like newly 2. He has gray hair coming in. Is that normal? Look, I'm gonna show you. Hi, monkey. Like underneath his ears. Oh, does he have an ear infection? Like that's gray. Am I crazy, or is that gray hair? And like he's 2, I know, but like he's 2 and I feel like he shouldn't have it. Could be nothing, probably is, but I'm like the psycho mom that's like, why do you have gray hair at 2 years old? I have gray hair now and I'm 27, and so I'm like, is it just like a family thing? But I looked it up and someone said it could be hypothyroidism, which makes me nervous. Someone also said that it could be stress and anxiety, which like, what does he have to stress about? I'm gonna call his doctor or his vet and make an appointment. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but if your dog had gray hair prematurely, can you let me know? Because I feel like he's not supposed to have gray hair. Granted, it's not like all over his body, but it's like in that one spot. I'm like, why? That's my little rant for right now. I'm gonna call his vet and make a vet appointment before they close, but I will check in with you guys when we go do my hair. Back in my bathroom, it is 5:03 on the dot. We opened a wine water. I do think I like their white wine ones better than their rosé. They're both really good. So I'm gonna curl my hair, get that done. And then I just called the vet and made an appointment for Church. He goes in on Monday. I feel like I was very chaotic when I was talking to you about his issues, or about his like ear possible infection and his gray hair. So I apologize if that came off chaotic. But if you're like a dog mom or a mom in general, I feel like you get it. Like if there's like something going on, you like kind of go crazy. And like Hayden is very chill. Like he's like, oh, like I'm sure like it'll be okay. Like just call the vet. We can't worry until we know. Like, and I'm not like that. I worry no matter what. I will worry until I can't worry anymore. Even if someone tells me, oh, it's fine, don't worry about it, I'm gonna worry. That is why I feel like Hayden and I complement each other very well, because I feel like he is almost like the calm in the storm, like the calm in my storm, and he just like grounds me. But I feel like we do that for each other too. Like there's things that he gets stressed about and I'm like, stop. I called the vet. He has an appointment on Monday and we'll deal with it then, and he's been fine thus far. I also checked his other ear because one of them looked like it was infected. The other one looked fine, so I think it's just like a one ear thing. I don't know. He'll get checked out on Monday. This is the curling iron I use, by the way. It is the T3 wandless one. I am so hit or miss when it comes to curling my hair. I know that if I straighten my hair, I'll like how it looks. And with curling my hair, it's either like I'm gonna love it or I'm going to hate it and it's going to ruin my entire like look, because I'm like, oh, it just doesn't look good. Curling my hair is very hit or miss, whereas straightening, I feel like it always, like I know what it's gonna look like. That's why like when I'm doing the podcast and stuff, like you rarely ever see me with my hair curled. Like I don't love how it looks all the time, but when I love it, I love it. So it's like a gamble. So we're gonna see, hopefully today I do love it, and I'm doing it now. Dinner's at 6:30, so it will fall a little bit, which is nice. I like to curl my hair and have like a little bit of the ends hanging out so the ends are a little straighter, if that makes sense. I don't know what the magic is behind that. I just do it. And I do already know what I'm gonna wear, which is nice because I feel like, I don't know if you guys are the same way. I am an outfit repeater every single time. I will repeat an outfit until every single person that I know has seen it. I am wearing this outfit that I wore twice last weekend. I wore it on Friday and I wore it on Saturday. I've washed it, don't worry. I'm just not, I would love to be more of like a fashionista girly, but I'm just not. And I feel like whenever I find something that works, I'm like, well, we are gonna run this one until we can't run with it anymore. And it works because I have different friends and like different friend groups. So like the friend group that I saw on Friday was different than the one I saw on Saturday. So it was like a new outfit. And then tonight I'm seeing a different girl. She hasn't seen the outfit yet. It's a new outfit. That is how I like justify it. Also, yes, I do straighten my hair before I curl it. I don't know if any of you probably weren't wondering, but I thought I would just tell you. The only hairspray I have is the sexy hair, big sexy hair hairspray. But yeah, if you're ever in Nashville and you're looking for a place to go, tonight we're going to a place called Pilato, and it's a Italian tapas style restaurant. So it's like Italian small plates. It's very good. And they have a great spicy vodka pasta. I'm honestly like the worst person to go to dinner with because I'm a very picky eater, which I know is not a good thing, but I'm a picky eater and I'm not the type that's like, oh, let's share something, because no. Like what you like, I promise you I will not like, and what I like, I promise you will not like. And sometimes it works, which is great, but I just don't want to ever like restrict someone from like getting what they want and then they feel weird. So I'm always like, this is how I approach it. I'm like, listen, I'm a really picky eater. You just get what you want and I'm gonna get what I want. I'm a pasta and butter type of girly. Actually, I'm a vodka pasta type of girly, but like, I don't know. I'm very weird with like my food combinations. I only like certain things and I know it's not a good thing. And I know, like, trust me, I'm not saying this like thinking that like this is a admirable quality that I have. I know it's one that I need to work on, but I just like what I like, and probably missing out on things, but I don't know it, so it's okay. Also, you guys, I am so excited because I ordered a pair of boots today. It was a little bit of a splurge, but I ordered a pair of boots and they're from Dolce Vita, and they're these wide calf knee high, or maybe not knee high, but like right below the knee boots, like black boots for fall. I am so excited. We went through this whole saga. I told you guys last time that I am not a, like, boots don't work for me because I'm a wide calf girly. All of the boots that I've had, like, I just am not able to wear because they just don't fit my calves. It's like, again, I feel like no one talks about it, but I heard that Dolce Vita had these boots that were really good and they had wide calf versions of them. So I went and I got the wide calf version. I read all the reviews. All the reviews were so good, so I am really excited. Like I said, a little bit expensive. They were like $250, but I have a hack for you guys, and this is not an ad. This is just like a life hack. If you guys don't have Honey, like the app Honey, on your, like, downloaded onto your computer, I highly recommend it. I'm sure there's like some sort of thing where someone's gonna say it like traces your data or like it does something, but like, I highly recommend it because basically what it does is every single time you go onto a website and you're buying something, like let's say you go to Abercrombie, right? And you're like on Abercrombie and you're checking out, it basically scans the site for all of the potential coupon codes that you can use, and then it applies them like automatically. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but for today, like I got $50 off of boots just because of Honey. Like they didn't have the coupons like posted on the website or anything. Like Honey found the coupons and I was able to apply it and save $50. So it was like kind of cool how it works out that way. Again, it doesn't work every single time, but on the times it does, it's like you get to save a little bit of money. Okay, almost just burned myself. So I always like to use Honey. I actually do think we sponsored them like maybe 2 years ago or something, but we don't do it anymore. But I used Honey before. I still use it. Like, I think it's great. You guys remember that video of the girl burning her hair off on the curling iron that like she went viral on Ellen? Like, must have been like 15 years ago or something. But I like to do with hairspray, just a little pro tip, not pro, novice tip, amateur tip. I like to start the hairspray in the back because I feel like if I start it in the front, sometimes it creates like this weird shine on the front of my hair and my hair looks greasy. So I always like to start from the back. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna finish the rest of my head and then I'll catch back up with you guys when we do the outfit. Hair is complete. I think it turned out pretty good. I don't hate it. And this is the outfit for the night. Jeans are Citizen of Humanity. This shirt is actually Amazon, shockingly. And then this belt, I'm pretty sure is Amazon too. I have no idea where these shoes are from. I wear them all the time. This H necklace right there is M Jewelers. Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. This is the outfit. This is the vibe. let's do it. Okay, hi guys. It is later in the night. It is 11:30. I am back. I got back actually a while ago, a little over an hour ago. We're gonna get ready for bed because I'm tired. Hayden's not home yet. He's still at work, but your girl's going to bed. I'm very ready to take my makeup off. I also made myself some tea. I haven't made the actual tea yet. I just heated up the water and I put it in a mug. I'll show you the mug. Just going over to our tea tub of tea and getting the peppermint one. And then the mug that I went with for tonight is my little Charlie Brown. It's like fall, it says boo. I just think it's so freaking cute. I got it on like Pottery Barn a couple years ago and I just love it. And I feel like it is very much like manifesting fall. My cramps just kind of started acting up out of nowhere tonight, and so I figured some tea would help. Guys, I'm kind of liking the curly hair again. This is the thing though, I get too comfortable. I start thinking that it's gonna look like this every single time, and then one time it doesn't and it looks horrible, and then I'm like, I'm never doing this again. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you in the morning. Good night. I love you. See you then. Hi guys, we're back. It's Monday. I took yesterday off from vlogging because we did absolutely nothing. I just cleaned the house a little bit. I spent a lot of time on the couch and in front of the TV just having a Sunday rot day. And I don't know what it is, you guys, but I think I've been telling you guys this. I'm sure I've said it probably in this vlog. I have had the hardest time getting up in the morning. I think it's because I'm just going to bed a lot later than usual, because usually I'm like sleeping by like 10:30, and as of lately we've been going to bed a lot later, around like 1, because Hayden's getting home later, and so I wait up for him because I don't like sleeping without XYZ. You get it. But either way, it's caused me to like really have to struggle to get out of bed in the morning. So I need to figure out a new routine or something, because this is just quite frankly not working. But I'm about to go into the gym, and then after this, we're gonna go to Trader Joe's, have a whole little grocery shopping moment, and then going home, grabbing church, and taking church to the vet. So that's kind of like what's on the agenda today. But I'm about to walk into the gym. I just wanted to say hello, good morning, and we're not done with this vlog just yet. Okay, you guys, we're back. We're back at home. I went to Trader Joe's, so let's do a haul. First things first, bread. I just get the Trader Joe's sourdough, and then I got lemons. We were out of lemons, but my Trader Joe's was like out of everything today. They didn't have limes, they didn't have broccoli, they didn't have like a couple of the other vegetable and like other staples, like produce staples that I get. So I'm gonna have to go, like they were out of kale. I need to go to like Publix and do another run, but I just got the things that they did have. So I also got their grated cheese, but also, okay, I was thinking about this. This cheese is not in the refrigerated section, and I feel like cheese should be refrigerated. Is it because it's grated? Oh, it says refrigerate after opening. It just seems a little odd. Like after I bought it, I was like, why does this not have to be refrigerated? Then I got tomato paste. I always just like to grab some. I feel like a lot of recipes that we do call for tomato paste, so I just like to have it on hand. Then I also got cottage cheese. I've been on such a cottage cheese kick. I used to hate it. I used to think it was disgusting. The texture used to actually send me spiraling, but I actually really like it now. I gave it a shot, and the taste isn't bad, and like the texture isn't like as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So I like to have it on toast just for like a little protein. Got butter because we needed that. This is the butter I get. This is also like not real butter, I guess, because it's vegan. It's a buttery spread, 77% vegetable oil. But my mom used this growing up, so I just use it. Then I got some sliced cheese, Colby Jack, just for like grilled cheeses. We have tomato soup, so I'm thinking one day this week we do grilled cheese and tomato soup, and then we'll put like ground turkey in the grilled cheese just to kind of like, I don't know, put some extra protein in there. I got more rice. I always grab this whenever I'm at Trader Joe's. We use so much of it. Then I'm not gonna show you this because if you don't eat meat or you don't like meat, it's probably gonna be gross to see, but I just got the balsamic rosemary beefsteak tips and then the teriyaki ones. These are also great for like a quick and easy dinner, great with rice, great by itself, great like whatever. It's just so good, and we've had them before. We haven't had them in a while, so I decided to pick those up. Then I got a thing of salmon and 2 things of ground turkey and 1 thing of ground chicken, or not ground chicken, just chicken breast. So that's kind of what the lineup is going to look like this week. We'll probably do salmon one night, grilled cheeses one night, one of the steaks one night, another steak another night. The ground turkey, we'll do it in the grilled cheese, and then we'll either do it with like a bowl, like Chipotle bowl style thing, or we have goodles and we'll put ground turkey in the goodles. That's kind of like our weekly lineup. And what is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's like 7 meals, 8 meals right there for dinner. And I didn't really get as many snacks just because I'm trying not to snack as much. That's that on that. So yeah, that is the weekly grocery haul. I'm gonna take my supplements right now, or actually you are being balanced on my water bottle. I'll show you what I take. I take the Let Me Glow hair, skin, and nails. I'm a gummy girl. I don't like the pills, the capsules. They'll make me nauseous if I take too many of them. So I like to do the gummies where I can. And then for the past like month and a half, I've been taking the True Niagen. I really like it. You can look up the benefits for it, but it's good for you all the way around. It is about 12:36. We are gonna leave here in about 40 minutes. Sorry, we're gonna leave here in like 40 minutes, go take church to the vet, but I have a dinner tonight with a girlfriend at like 5:45, which is nice because we'll be done early and I'll be able to get back home early. I'm going to do that, so I'm gonna shower, put all this away, and then I'm gonna shower, and then I'll catch in with you guys either when we leave, at the vet, or sometime in between. Hi guys, we're back. It's a couple days later. It is currently, also not in focus, hi. It is currently Thursday. The last time I talked to you was Monday, and the reason I haven't talked to you in that long is because I quite simply have been doing nothing, or just nothing that's like of excitement. All I've been doing is just like computer work these past couple days. Last time I saw you, I was taking Church to the vet. I went to the vet because of Church's ear. I told you guys all of this. He does have a minor ear infection, and we are giving him, this is the medication. It's just called Trizultra and Keto Flush, and you just drop it in his ear and you like massage his ear and then he shakes it out. So we've been doing that. And then I also asked him about just like his thyroid and like some of the things that I noticed about like the gray hair and stuff like that. And they did notice that he had gained some weight. He'd gained about like 6 pounds. Not that that's like overly concerning because we do give him a lot of food. Like he's always eating like scraps or like whatever's left over from us. But we did want to check his thyroid, and so we sent off a blood test, and it was like a baseline blood test that didn't really give us like accurate results, which they warned me could happen, which looking back, I should have just told them to run like the extensive tests first. They just said to do this one first because it was like the baseline and it was cheaper and whatever, but it has a tendency to come back as like a little bit of a vague result, and if that were to happen, then we would have to run more tests, and so that did happen. So the other tests are gonna go out today. I need to send those off, or like just give them the green light to send those off, just to kind of double check his thyroid. If he does have hypothyroidism, you guys can let me know if you have a dog with this or if you've ever had one. I don't really know what that would entail. I also don't know, like, I'm gonna need to do research. I'm gonna need to figure out like his diet and exercise, and I know they would put him on medication, but I just kind of like want to understand from like my own point of view how I can help him in that scenario if that were to be the case. So that was kind of the update with him. We're just kind of waiting. We'll have those results probably next week. For the rest of the day, I'm basically just going to do some more computer work. I need to finish my case for Killer Instinct so I can film tomorrow, and then I have some emails to write, and yeah, that's kind of it. I want to do some laundry. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's one more thing I need to do, but I can't remember. That's kind of where we're at. And I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, hi guys, we're back. I look really crazy tan right now, which let me explain. So what was supposed to be a fun little girls' night in has turned out to be a little girls' night out. I think I told you guys earlier today that my plan was that my friend was gonna come over. We were gonna watch the Love Island reunion. We are not doing that. We are going out to Broadway actually, which the reason being, part of it is because my friend's boyfriend is doing something on Broadway, and so we're going out to dinner first and then going. I haven't met him before. It's a fairly new relationship, so I'm going to meet him for the first time, which I am excited about. I am excited to meet him. Not many people can drag me out to Broadway on a last minute notice like this, but she can. But it is not gonna be a late night because tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment pretty early in the morning. Not early, it's at like 9. I have a cardiology appointment, or an appointment with a cardiologist. I am excited / nervous about a little bit, which I feel like is normal, but I explained to you guys a couple vlogs ago about the chest pains feelings that I've been feeling and kind of like the heart stuff that I've been experiencing. If you did not see that vlog, basically the quick Spark Notes version is that for the past, I would say like 2 years or so, a little over 2 years, I have been experiencing some pretty consistent but also sporadic chest pain. It can vary from my heart. It can also go over just to like the middle of my chest and both sides of my chest. It basically just varies. But more recently, it has felt more just like cardiac pain. And I have, you know, seen a doctor for it. I saw a doctor for it last year who basically just told me that it's anxiety. And then I have a concierge medicine doctor back in San Diego who I'm able to keep in touch with. And I was texting her about it and told her about costochondritis, which if you don't know is basically, I found it on my own, but it's basically just unexplainable and basically harmless chest pain. Georgie, where are you going? You might have hypothyroidism and I have chest pains. So for a long time, I thought that's possibly what it could be. And like the feelings of it are ranging from anywhere from like just discomfort, and that can last anywhere between like 5 minutes, sometimes 10, maybe a little more than that. I feel like I'm getting anxiety just talking about it. But then also there's a different feeling that I get, which I know I explained all of this, so if you're like Spano, we know, I'm sorry. But also the other feeling is, know when like you're running and you get a cramp in your side or like a stitch in your side, there is a condition called precordial let me look it up. It's a precordial catch syndrome, which is essentially just that feeling in your heart area. So I want to ask her about that when I go in tomorrow. I basically just want to say, run whatever test you have to run, figure out just like, let's make sure that the structure is good, that everything is good. I want to just kind of run all the tests that I can to figure out what's going on. And if it is anxiety, okay, I'll live with it. If it's, you know, one of these other two things, I want to confirm that it is. It's just like unsettling when you don't know what's going on for sure. I think I told you guys that last year when I went to the doctor about it, he was like just very quick to dismiss my feelings, and that's okay. I mean, it's not, but like he just was definitely not concerned and looked at me like I was crazy for it. And then he was just like, it's anxiety, you have a high stress job, you talk about like death and murder and whatever, like that's what it is. But I just want to make sure. And also I actually haven't really had it, like the pain was pretty consistent for I want to say like 3 or so weeks, like basically up until the last time I talked to you guys about it, probably 3 weeks ago at this point. I do not like my eyebrows today. This one is thicker than this one and it's driving me nuts. But anyways, that's what we're doing tomorrow, and I'm excited. The doctor that I'm meeting with this time is a girl, which not that that makes the biggest difference in the world, but just because I had a guy doctor last time who, again, just I felt pretty invalidated by, I'm excited to have someone new. That's kind of the gist for the morning. What I find is interesting is that the feeling that I get like comes and goes. Like I'll get it every day for like a month and then I won't feel it again for 3 weeks. Like ever since I made the appointment, I have not been feeling it as frequently as I like was leading up to the appointment. Like leading up to the appointment, I would say like July 19th all the way to like maybe early August, I was feeling it and then it stopped. I also never feel it when I'm working out. Like I do a lot of strength training and heavy lifting and I just never feel it during those times. I really don't know, you guys, but we're gonna go through it together. We're gonna go to the doctor together and we're gonna figure it out together. Okay, hi guys. We're back. We are, well, we're not back from tonight, but we're just finishing up the look right now. I'm not gonna lie, I have massive anxiety right now, which I find to be very ironic. Also, if you can hear church downstairs, I apologize. I find it to be ironic because I've been preaching about how I haven't been feeling anxious. I feel like I just got hit with like a massive wave and I'm trying to pull it together to like have a good night and like be there for my friend or whatever. But honestly right now, I just don't feel great. And I honestly think what happened, which isn't anyone's fault, I think a big part of it was that I got off the phone with my mom telling her about my cardiology appointment, and she put me in a group chat with my grandma, asking my grandma to like basically write down everything in relation to like the cardiac issues that have been on her side of the family, like the cardiac health history. The laundry list that I was not expecting to come back that came back, I think just really sent me into a spiral, because it made me realize like how many things could be wrong. And I'm just really, no, we're not doing that. For someone who's a hypochondriac, like I do not need to be seeing like all of the things that probably aren't wrong but could be. And obviously I know it's all in good faith because I need to tell this to my doctor tomorrow anyways, but it just like stressed me out. And truthfully, the last thing that I want to do is be anywhere out in public or being social right now. But we're gonna pull through. I do miss Hayden, and even though he's right down the street, I wish he was here. Honestly, I haven't really had, I know I keep saying it, I haven't had anxiety in a while. I think that a lot of my anxiety stemmed from prior relationships that I've been in. I've always had a lot of relationship anxiety and just social anxiety in general, but since being in a healthy and just happy relationship, I really haven't experienced a lot of anxiety. And I think that I've just been kind of riding this wave thinking, oh, like I'm good. And I think it's so funny that literally I was talking about it today, about how good my anxiety has been, talking to you guys just literally 20 minutes before I got hit, like how good my anxiety has been and like how well kept it's been. And then surprise, but I'm gonna go have a little wine and kind of take the edge off. The camera's about to die, but I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. I love you. Hi guys. Okay, it's the next day. It's Friday, and I'm about to walk in to my cardiology appointment. It is about 9 o'clock or a little before that. It's 8:52. I have to check in at 9:05, and I think my appointment is at 9:20. Just a little update after my mental breakdown last night. It was very fun, and I'm glad that I went. I definitely stayed out longer than I intended to and had maybe one more drink than I should have. It's okay. We are here. I'm trying to drink this Alani right now, which I feel like is counterintuitive, and I feel like I shouldn't be drinking an energy drink before going into a cardiologist appointment, but I'm trying to get my pep in my step. That's kind of the gist. Just thought I would tell you that before we go in and just kind of do a little check-in with you guys. I am anxious. I'm honestly kind of excited because I just want to talk to someone about this. Yeah, I'm just ready to get this show on the road. Let's go inside. We just did an EKG and she said it looked normal, so I don't know. We're waiting for the doctor to come in now so I can talk to her, but yeah, she was like, looks normal. Looked normal last year too. I don't know, but now we wait. Look at this sign. I think it's so cute. Bless your heart. Seriously, bless it with healthier eating habits. We'll check in with you later. Okay guys, we're back. I got my blood drawn. I think it was a good appointment. I feel like this always happens, I feel like I go in and I like know what I'm gonna say, and then I leave and I'm like, oh, like I forgot to ask this, or I didn't like take note of that, or like I didn't ask her more questions about the specific thing. All in all, it was a great appointment. She asked a lot of questions and she really seemed to like want to know about what was going on with me, and she specifically specializes in women's cardio, like women's cardio and chest pain. And so she was like, I see all sorts of things all the time. She basically was like, let's just get some tests done and then process of eliminate. She was like, let's do an echo, let's do blood work, and let's do a treadmill test. So she took my blood, or I did blood work today. I'll get those results back later this afternoon, which is nice because I'm gonna send those off to my my concierge medicine doctor back in San Diego. So once I get those, I'll send those to the concierge medicine doctor, and then I'm gonna go next week for an echo, which from my understanding is just like a heart ultrasound. And then along with that, we're also gonna do a treadmill test next week too. That's at 7:30 in the freaking morning. I'm not gonna be wanting to walk on a treadmill at that time. No way, no how. I definitely didn't get like concrete answers today, or really like any answer that could be like, it could be one thing or another. I told her about costochondritis and postcardial Trek syndrome or something, whatever. Postcardial myocardial catch syndrome. She didn't really speak too much on that. She more so was just like, let me get everything that you said and then we will just go from there. So we're gonna do the echo, we're gonna do the other test, and I just got my blood work done. I feel kind of scared because I drank last night and I had a piece of pizza at like midnight and I had an energy drink this morning, so I feel like my blood is not like the best at the moment. But anyways, that was kind of the gist of it. So I guess we will just be going through this process together. I feel like nice, or I feel better knowing that you guys are like in this with me and we will figure this out together. That's it. And I actually think I'm gonna cut the vlog here. I want to get this one up this weekend, so hopefully it's Friday the 23rd. I want you guys to see this at least by Sunday, so we're gonna make that happen. But yeah, that's all for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to another vlog. I love you so much. I'll be back very soon with a new one and I'll see you there. Bye guys.